Hey guys, what's up? My name is Miguel. Here I am with the red Hemi, and as you guys can probably tell already, this video is going to be about the new wheels I got. So, surprised or not, if you even believe this or not, but I actually got these for free. So, the way I have to explain that, this guy, who's like one of my friends, he said, you know, he wanted to go lower, he wanted to be on 20s, and he ordered new wheels anyway. So he wanted to go down to 20s, and he just said, I'll just straight up trade you for these 22s. Now, there's one slight problem on these 22s, which was the reason why, because I told him, that was the first thing I told him. I'm like, look, I'll trade you and I'll give you cash on the side. And he was like, no cash, because there seems to be one problem with one wheel. Let me see if I can find it. I believe it's the one in the front. But there was apparently, and I can't even find it. So this is like, that's why I'm like, I don't really mind because I can't even find it. There was like like he hit a curb, or there was like, you know, stuff like that, and I'm not sure if it's that part right there. Oh, that might be it, but I mean, I can't really tell. Or it's down here. I feel something down here, but I really can't see it. So yeah, pretty much he said, look, these, they have a curb rash. I think one right there. You can tell that one. He said, so that's why I want to trade them. That's why, you know, I don't feel that, you know, I don't feel like I should get cash on the side for it. You know, your wheels are well taken care of, which they were. So he said, that's why I just straight up want to trade you. So I said, you know what, fuck it, I'll trade you. So we did. We met up. He came over to my house, and we changed wheels. And the fitment of these are not alright. So the reason why I have to explain that is because I am running 285 35 22s. So when you have a Dodge Charger, it's best to run 285, 295. You can run 295 as well. On these, I'm pretty sure you can run even more, because they are in an 11 or 10 and a half inch wheel. So they are you know, bigger, and they can hold more space. So I can run 295s if I wanted to, but right now I'm running 285s, but I shouldn't be running 35s. I should be running 30s. So that's the reason why sometimes when I'm driving, and usually if I'm alone, I have no problem. But if somebody sits in the back, that extra weight, every time I go over a bump, you can hear it. It hits. So I do need to change the tires in the back, and I might as well change the tires in the front. I am going to get a Turos again, because those were my favorite tires on my 20s. This one right here is missing the D. Like, when he gave it to me, the D was peeling off, so I knew eventually it was going to fall off. But I'm gonna take it off. You know, I'm gonna take all the tire stickers, probably put something different anyway. But I like the fact that they came with tire stickers. And I had to roll my fenders on the front. The back on the Chargers are already rolled, but the front ones, they were rubbing whenever I turned. So that was another fix that I had to do. So these are 30s, those are 35s, and it should be the other way around, where the ones in the front are 35, but you can still run 30s with no problem. So, you know, as much as like clearance, it still sits the same about my 20s. These are Ferrata wheels, and they do come with these, so I'm not a big fan of those. And I told the guy that I wasn't a big fan of those, that he could keep them, but the only problem was that my stock ones did not fit in this hole, so I have to buy some. So I said, you know what, I'm not really a big fan, but you know, I'm not to the point where I hate this look, so fuck it, you know, just I'll keep them, and then I'm gonna pay you for these. I'm gonna order you a set. So I mean, that's the least I could do, you know, for just giving me the wheels and stuff, because I really didn't want those. But I mean, they're kind of growing on me. It doesn't look too bad, so you know, I kind of like, alright, fuck it. So yeah, there you go. So I was just thinking, you know, like, what do you guys think? You know, like, got this. I mean, they look really nice on 22s. So another story, and I kind of mentioned it in the past, where I was like, you know what, I want to go faster, and now I don't want to go faster. and I guess I'll explain my story. A couple days ago, well, not a couple days ago, like maybe 2 weeks ago, I got pulled over for racing on the highway. And this is the story. I'll tell you the story. I was driving down towards the house, like no problem. This Challenger pulls up next to me, starts revving his car. Who the hell's making that noise? God damn, who's making that noise? Anyway, this Challenger pulls up next to me, and he's like revving it like he wants to race, right? So we were about to. I didn't rev the engine at all. I was just slowing down, and this car is speeding up right behind us, and I'm like, holy shit, that car's coming really fast. Like, I can see it in the mirror. I'm like, this dude's about to hit me, because he was in my lane. So I switched over to the other lane, and sure enough, the Challenger moves to the lane that I was, and then it turns out it was a cop, because he turns on his lights, and I was like, oh shit. And he gets behind the Challenger. So I was like, okay. So I keep going, right? I keep driving, and then the cop just goes towards my lane and goes like this for me to pull over as well. And I was like, what the hell? So I was like, I wasn't worried because I didn't do anything. So there I was, just sitting in the seat, just minding my own business with my stuff already in my hand. And this dude comes up like somewhere back here, right? Somewhere right here. And all you hear is like him in his hand and his gun right there. He's just like get your hands out of the car. And I'm like, what the hell? So I take my hands out of the car, and he's like, step out of the car. So I do, and then they're like, why were you guys racing? We're like, what the hell? We weren't racing. We never took off. I have footage on my camera that we never took off. My camera was running this entire time. So I saved the footage as well, because he was, pretty much saying that we were racing. And I was on 20s. I wasn't on 22s yet. So I got, like this guy just straight up accused us of racing, and I said, look, I have footage right there. We were not racing. And he didn't, never let me show proof. Never, I said we never took off. Like, he's like, well, I heard you guys stepping on it. No, didn't. Like, I never stepped on it. Maybe you heard the dude with the Challenger, but with me, I never stepped on it. So we were like, whatever, man. Like, we didn't do it. Like, I'm telling you that right now. Like, we didn't do it. And this guy's like, just like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna have to take you down anyway. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I'm going to jail for something that I didn't do. And sure enough, he said, you know what? You're just only gonna be there for 3 hours, and then you can come back, and then go get your car or whatever. I'm like, fuck, man. I was like, no, I don't want to go to jail because I didn't do anything. I have my footage right there, and they still wouldn't let me. The cop was a real asshole. Now, during all the entire times that I've been pulled over, this was the one cop that was the asshole. And it was about time that I got one too, because every other cop was real nice to me. I got away from tickets and stuff like that. I was always polite to them. I was polite to this one, but this one just decided to be an asshole. And it was Thanksgiving weekend, so of course when I went to jail, all you see is drunk drivers and stuff like that. So it's sad that I went to jail for something that I didn't do, but I did get a lawyer, and I am going to fight it, because I am, I'm really pissed off that I really went to jail for something that I didn't do in the first place. But it's sad, man. Fucking Houston's cops, they're just as bad as any other place. But come on, man. This like the other guy that, because he called backup, right? So the guys that showed up in backup, he was handcuffing me. He was like, so who won? And I was like, dude, we never raced. I just said that I have footage on my car that we never raced. And he was like, well, even if you guys did race, if that was me who pulled you guys over, I would just slap your hand and tell you to keep going and go home. And then he said, even if you did race and I couldn't catch up to you, I'll just pull right over. And I was like, you see, why couldn't this guy pull us over? But no, it had to be that one asshole. Fucking goddamn, man. So, back to the story. I went to jail. I learned I learned my lesson that I didn't do shit, but I kind of like you know, I just drive the speed limit now, just because I don't fucking burn out on the street. I don't want to get into any more trouble than I already am. My court date's on the 20th, so that's actually tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm going to be uploading this video. Today is the 19th that I'm making this video. So I have to go to court. Gonna fight it. Hopefully, you know, you hear some good news out of it. But hopefully they don't take my license away or anything, because regardless, I didn't do shit. I have the video proof. I'm gonna take that with me. So, you know, just that. And back to the story, I guess. I'll just, you know, back to these tires. The only problem I seem to have with these tires ever since I changed them, like I said, they're 35s in the back, and this one is actually running about 42 psi, and this one's actually running 22 psi. So I can't read the tires like I have this, like, let me see if I can pull it out. I have this one right here that I just bought from AutoZone last night just to check the tires, because I haven't had time to check them. The car doesn't tell me because the sensors are brand new, so I have to relearn them or whatever, and I don't know how to do that with Mopar. So if anybody knows how to relearn your sensors, then let me know. If not, somebody tell me where I can buy new ones. Yeah, so, but I do have to lower the tire pressure on this one, and add tire pressure to this one. So, because every time I turn or something, I feel like this one scrapes more, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the lack of air that it needs. See how, God, that's like touching right here. That definitely is touching right there. And see how that one touches, and this one doesn't. See, this one doesn't. So it's that air. It needs air. I know that. So once you put the air, the thing is gonna go up, and bam. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now, because I already made this video long enough. So let's get to it. So I gave the car a little bit of a wash, just a basic one. You know, just still gotta dry it a little bit better, but at least you could tell where that curb rash was at. But I mean, you know, it's like I said, if they're free, you can't complain. But I really don't mind, because I really don't care. You could just always color that in, and then if anything, just change the tire and I'm good. But I kind of like it the way it looks on the car. It looks pretty cool. And because it's low, it looks even better. But yeah, just, you know, I just figured, you know what, I have to upload something, and I haven't talked about these wheels. So, and might as well tell you the story from which I told you that I went to jail. So, you know, it's another thing you can learn about me. But yeah, I mean, fucking not so lucky right now. So, but I mean, fuck it, you know, that's how life is. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, if you want to watch more videos, make sure to subscribe. Good look at my past videos. Again, as I always mention, as in my past videos, that if you guys have any questions, if you truly want your question answered fast, message me on Instagram. Because on YouTube, I have two different accounts. I have my account that I watch YouTube videos on, and I have my account where I upload videos at, and I have two different content on each. So, you know, if you want to ask me questions, I have to sign into the Red Hemi one. So, like I said, to make it much easier, just follow me on Instagram and ask me questions there. I answer the question pretty fast. Shouldn't take me longer than an hour to respond to your questions. So yeah, like I said, hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, make sure to leave it a like. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.